Hello, how is everybody? Had some technical difficulties. Evidently my Bluetooth isn't working. So crap. But anywho, I kind of got a jerry-rigged thing. So I'm sitting here holding a microphone like I'm a 1950s news reporter. Does it sound okay? Everything sound all right? Anyone? Bueller? Bueller? I do have 3 people in here. Hi, Twist. Welcome. Welcome as a new member. Thank you. And Cash. Aw, my rabbit raisin. He has been a member for 15 months. You can a chat. We'll be listening to Grandma Frith. Oh, I love you, sweetheart. Gobshites ASL. Till all I got PMSL. I don't know what that means. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, yes, you can hear me. Woohoo! Okay, thank you. Okay. We're going to be talking a little bit tonight about emojis and texting and some of the codes that are used to hide some conversations from parents. Oh, hooray. Here we go. Hang on just a second. Okay. This is a real quick thing. Bear with me just a second. As I pull this up.
You gotta swear you'll keep what you are about to see a secret. Allow me to put on my skepticals. Whoop!
Alrighty then. So have you ever felt like your teen's texts look like a secret code? Well, you're not wrong. Teens have mastered the art of hiding conversations in plain sight, using abbreviations, emojis, even misspelled words to keep their messages private. So let's break it down. I'll be right back, and we're going to go into that. We're going to talk about some things that what war looks like right now. Hey. Oops, sorry, forgot to pick up my 1950s news reporter microphone. Hey. Okay, so yes. Now, okay, right? LOL does not mean lots of love. Exactly. I think Kate up here said, don't use this hand thing to give condolences. No, because it's not love and light. And it LOL is not lots of love. So if you're in a chat room and someone says, my dog died, don't do this and then put LOL. Okay. And like I said, the what we call praying hands is also the high five. So, hey, Rune, how are you? Kate. Oh, your favorite sound is a trumpet with a mute heart. Cash. Hey, Mystery. Hi, baby. How are you? Steph B. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I like big band music. And while I really like those AI songs and stuff, to me they're just kind of sounding the same. You know what I mean? So until I can get something a little more creative, then I'm just going to go with what I got right now. Rockabit. Hey, Rockabit. Hi. Your son just literally to me that grandma didn't pick the best moderator. Oh, twist. Tell him shame. Shambles. Who are we giving condolences to, honey? Did I miss anybody? Hi, Grandma Sherry. Nope. Shambles, twists, cash, my rabbit raisin. Okay, cool beans. Cool beans. Okay. So I'm going to start off with, and this is actually a website for a law firm that helps people with their internet yuckiness. Okay, so it's called the Social Media Victims Law Center, and they have a text and slang emoji dictionary. Nicole B. Oh, you know what I'm doing, Birdie. Okay. See, it's a case evaluation. But if you go down here, they have, and this is gonna blow your mind, okay? Teenagers speak differently on social media than in real life. For parents, a teen's internet slang can seem like a different language. While the original motivation may be a short form of communications, teens also use text slang to conceal conversation topics from parents. And why do they do it? Mostly for privacy, fun, or just to keep their conversations under the radar. And while not all coded texting is bad, understanding the trends can help parents stay informed. So the next time you glance at a text full of symbols and abbreviations, remember it might be more than meets the eye. So when you understand text slang, you can rescue your child from the detrimental effects of social media before they lead to more serious problems. Teens often communicate their struggles in code with their peers on social media rather than coming to their parents for help. So, example, they may use online jargon to express the following. Bullying, peer pressure drama. So you see, this has got some really good stuff. And I have this linked in my in the video description. And I also, so that way you guys can go back and peruse this. But online jargon could express body image issues, depression, eating disorder, loneliness, self-esteem, self-deletion thoughts, social media addiction. I am going to be doing something probably in a couple of weeks called a dopamine detox that actually deals with social media addiction, abuse and grooming. Cyberbullying can also be disguised by social media jargon, as understanding this language will provide clues if your teen is being bullied online. Okay, so slang words. And these are the D-rugs. So we're not really gonna talk about those because YouTube doesn't like it. But let me make it bigger. Hang on. Is that better? Yeah. So bright green, faded, K2 or spice, X or E, Zans, Zans, Zannies, suited and zonked. So self-harm, ideation and depression. Some of the abbreviations they might use is DEB. And my grandson has, oh, sweetheart, you could go to that website. The link is in my description. But so my grandson has a friend that they've nicknamed Deb because of this. Finish my shampoo and conditioner at the same time. Usually an expression of thoughts, but also an expression of depression. I had pasta tonight. Depression, anxiety, or thoughts. IHML, I hate my life. KMS, myself. Secret Society, 123, self-harm. Sewer slide. Sue. SVV, self-harm. TIFU, today I fucked up. And unalive, that's the big popular one here on YouTube. One of the detrimental effects of social media used by teens is body image and eating disorders. Instagram seems to have the most detrimental effect on body image. So they might be talking about Anna or pro-Anna for anorexia or the promotion of it. Baddie, an independent girl or woman who's strong and beautiful. Bonespo or bonespiration. Content designed to promote being extremely underweight to the point of having protruding bones. Fitspo or fitspiration promotes physical fitness and exercise. Meanspo, cruel comments designed to inspire eating disorders. Mia or promia is for bulimia. Ribspo or ribspiration, another form of bonespiration. Thinspo, thinspiration. Yes. So like I said, the Social Media Victims Law Center actually helps people. So if you know someone or someone in your family had some problems with the internet and whatnot, evidently they do free consultations. Okay. In-person sexual encounters. Hi, Truth Seeker. How are you, honey? Welcome in. Okay. Hey, Okie. Oh, AMAC, thanks for being a member for 15 months. Thanks for being a member for 15 months. Let's do this. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. There, look. Oh, thank you, honey. AMAC talking smack. And go ahead and drop all the things. Drop the links to the channels and all that stuff. I want to thank you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
See what I did?
You so totally rock, Squirt! So give me some fin. Noggin.
Dude. Okay, so we're going to go back to this thing. I just wanted to check on you for a second. Yeah, pasta. Isn't that weird? Okay. So I thought these were interesting because if they have an 8 there, it means oral. CU46. IWSN, I want sex now. Netflix and chill means to have sex. I didn't know that one. NSA, no strings attached. ONS, one night stand. Smash. Sneaky link, meeting up for someone for sex but keeping it secret. Thirsty, we all know that one. Someone is looking for attention, particularly sex. And WYA. So I'm gonna drop this link again because they have so many different pathways and things that you can look up. Bing. Okay, there it is. Okay, so here we go. Grooming and trafficking. Now, this used to be like an old AOL date thing. ASL, age, sex, location. Catch a case. The expression of a willingness to be arrested for something, usually in relation to acts with a minor. I'm willing to catch a case. Daddy, an attractive man, usually an older man who conveys a sense of power. GNOC, get naked on camera. LMIRL, let's meet in real life. Or just Merle, MIRL, meet in real life. RUMORF, are you male or female? Simp, a guy who other guys think is being too nice to or giving too much attention to a girl. A stan is an obsessed fan, combination of stalker and fan. Sus, suspicious. TDTM, talk dirty to me. Of course, you know, Grandma has this saying, talk nerdy to me. Yes, because I'm a nerd. WTTP, want to trade pictures? Okay, so these are kind of relationship things that I wouldn't find too concerning. You know, I love you, boot up, cuffing season, reference to dating for the winter holidays, or cuffing, dating for a set amount of time. FWB, friends with benefits. HAK, hugs and kisses. Ship, short for relationship, and of course, sealed with a kiss. Now, here we go. Explicit content. The following terms may indicate your teen is viewing or exchanging explicit content with another teen. 1174 is a nude club. Corn. DNI, do not interact. Content is not meant for people under 18. DWP, dick pictures welcome. Gippo, get your pants off. NIFOC, nude in front of computer or camera. NP for NP, naked pic for naked pic. NSFW, not safe for work, usually a reference to explicit content. Prawn. Rule 34, any topic can be made into graphic content. Slapping cheeks, SMD, suck my dick. Oh my goodness. There's a ton of them. Haven't seen anyone use ASL in a hot minute. Yes, AOL days. Oh, love you, ABAC. That's fine. You're a geological nerve, Amelia. Yeah, or honey. Yuck. Take the yuck. Okay, so physical appearance. Cake is the rear end. Curve is to reject someone sexually. Sheesh. An expression that someone looks good. Snack or snack. A Mac taking snacks is someone who looks good. Snatched, an aspect of a person that looks good or a girl's waist, especially a small waist. Here we go. Cyberbullying types. It says most cyberbullying is subtle and may not be apparent by reading only one post. To identify cyberbullying, you must understand the slang and the types of cyberbullying teens use. Canceled. Public shaming and ostracized online. Catfishing. Setting up a fictitious profile for the purpose of luring someone into a fake romantic relationship. Dissing, publicly making humiliating or damaging contents about another user. Dox, posting someone's personally identifiable information such as address online and encouraging others to go to that location. A girl's wish. Did I say wrist? I meant waist. A small waist. Sorry. Yeah. Sheesh. Fairy comments. This is primarily used on TikTok. They're hurtful and sarcastic one-liners that seem nice at first, but end with insults. Flaming, intentionally sending inflammatory content to another user in hopes of starting a fight. Raping, posting inappropriate content from someone else's social media without their consent. Ghost, suddenly stop all contact with someone online and in person. A griefer, someone who uses online games in unintended ways to harass other gamers. Happy slapping, filming someone being physically assaulted and posting it on social media. Outing, openly revealing personal information in a humiliating way. Receipts, evidence usually to prove someone is lying in the form of screenshots, videos, or photos. Of course, revenge porn, swatting, trolling, posting outrageous content for the purpose of inflaming or provoking others, and zerg, someone who bullies people in real life the way they do online. Parental evasion. Now, these are, I found, kind of interesting because if you find a text on your teen phone that says 99, it means parents are gone. Code 9 or just a 9, parents are around. KPC, keeping parents clueless. MOS, mom over shoulder. P911, parent alert. PAL, parents are listening. PA, parents are watching. PIR, parent in room. Parent over shoulder. So, like I said, there's like a ton of these type of things. This is kind of an interesting website because if you're ever curious about what the guys are doing, right? If you see some emojis, you're not exactly sure. This is called Emojipedia. Emojipedia. Ta-da. So the most popular. And the cool thing about this is, and not all of these automatically come with, Windows or YouTube or Apple or Android. But for instance, emojis for upcoming events, International Women's Day, St. Patrick's Day, latest news. So if you ever see things like that. But the cool thing is you can have you can ask it, like, if I wanted to know what the melt emoji means, the melting face, I can click on it and it will actually tell you about what it was intended to be. A yellow smiley face melting into a puddle. The eyes and mouth slip down the face, yet still maintain a distorted smile. This quality lends this emoji to sarcasm. Can be used literally to talk about extreme heat, but can also be used metaphorically to talk about embarrassment, shame, a slow sinking sense of dread, or feeling overwhelmed in some way. Pookie. Yeah, I guess of where it's depending on putting a sentence. Right? Yeah, so this has got all kinds of things. And this again is in my description. So if you want to find out about people, the hand body parts, like this right here, palms held up together and open palms facing up. A slightly cupped manner, as if expecting an object to be placed in them. May also be used to represent an open book in American Sign Language. Let's see if we can find this. See if we can find it. Condolences. No. Okay. So there's not a specific one for condolences. But I had fun with this because I found out that a lot of us use emojis incorrectly. This is what I said is a high five, right? 2 hands placed firmly. Thank you in Japanese culture. A common alternative use for this emoji is for prayer, using the same gesture as praying hands. It could also represent a respectful greeting or show of adoration in many Southeast Asian religions and cultures, such as the Hindu Namaste. Rarely used as a high five, despite often being suggested as one by the emoji keyboard search features. So that's fun. Yay. Okay, link in bio for that one. Here we go. This is kind of a good site too. You know, I don't know shit about shit, to be honest with you. I'm not a professional in anything, but I like kind of exploring these things with you guys. Know what I mean, Vern? Yeah. So this is the internet's internet safe education. Okay. Put that in here. It is in the description. Paste. Boom. Hey, Peach. Cocoa Puff. Hey, guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, so all of these resources and stuff I'm showing you guys, like I said, I've linked them in the description, but here we go. The secret language of teens. So this is an Australian center to counter child exploitation. Knowing your emojis to keep your kids safe. And this is some of the stuff that we went over before. Ooh, watch out now. Everything you need to know about Discord. Watch out, watch out. Oh, here's a list thing. It's like a chart. Ready? Let me see if I can make it bigger. Get rid of that. Can't get rid of that side. Okay, let's try this. I think we know most of these. Right? Because I've seen them around the YouTube streets. There's that one. Can indicate support for white supremacy. Stamp of approval. Oh, look, ejaculation. May indicate sexual activity, specifically oral sex. Feeling frisky or nutty. Hammer. I've seen this around quite a bit. That exactly. I didn't know it meant it is what it is. So that's bark. And like I said, Ms. Leah. Hi. Yeah, hammer. I mean, it makes sense, right? Hammer. Yeah, we know a few of those already. Some use too much for the wrong reasons. Hey, Patrish. Hi, sweetheart. How are you? Cocoa Puff, there you are. Yeah, so this is just some stuff that I've been digging into. Ms. Leah. Oh my God. I love making people moderators. So it kind of looks like sometimes a mods only stream, but I love you all. You're my girls. Okay. Now, you know what time it is? Do you know what time it is?
It's time to sigh and roll your eyes. Put on that plastic smile. It's time for weird shit that Grandma talks about.
That's right. It's time for weird shit that Grandma talks about. So, with all of the stuff that's been scary and happening, we got Russia and Ukraine, we got Israel and everybody else on the planet, and evidently they're about to strike Iran. Israel's about to strike Iran, troop movements, all that stuff. So, to be honest with you, whenever I thought of war, I always thought of like, the war movies that you see, World War II, where they're hunkered down and they're in their bunker and they've got their guns and they've got grenades and all that kind of stuff. Well, we are not quite in there anymore. Yes, it does. For us, it does, sweetheart. Yes. That's our love language, by the way. The bird of love. The California howdy. The read between the lines. The middle finger. Anyway, so, we always think of that sort of thing, but with the technology and the tracking that militaries can do, I wanted to show you this because this is what war might look like. Oop, wrong. Where'd it go? No. Let me do it again. Here we go. And I'm not sharing it. There. The future of war is coming. This is a drone, and this is a robot dog, okay? This was done in China, and this was just a fun thing, and these are only fireworks, but watch this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, I had one other. Oh, here's another one, okay? Okay, let me present it. It's all Star Wars looking stuff.
Missiles rained down on Ukraine's southeastern city of Dnipro. Almost 3 years into the war, this vision posted on Telegram appears to show the moment a new type of weapon entered the battlefield. But on the ground, the impact is devastatingly familiar. Local officials say this rehabilitation centre for people with disabilities was damaged in the attack.
They were very powerful.
Okay, I'm going to run this up. Okay, watch this.
Capable of carrying a nuclear warhead thousands of kilometres. If true, it would have been the first time such a weapon has ever been used in war, even though there was no suggestion it was carrying a nuclear weapon.
Today, there was a new Russian missile. All the characteristics, speed, altitude, are intercontinental ballistic. An expert investigation is currently underway.
I'm trying to find the nighttime shot because this thing separates into 5 or 6 different places.
Missiles rained down on Ukraine's southeastern city of
Yeah,
Dnipro.
that's it.
Almost 3 years into the war, this vision posted on Telegram appears to show the moment a new type of weapon entered the battlefield.
Yeah, so that's a new thing. Terminator, yep. Missile launcher from a robot. Oh, yeah, it does. It does. It does look like the dog from the one episode of Black Mirror. Ooh, that's scary. Okay, and I keep telling you, I did a live stream called The Voice of God, which was talking about microwave and sound waves that are being used in. Keep in mind that everything in the military that we know about, they've had it for like 30 or 40 years already, and they're just perfecting it. So this is called voice to skull devices. It's a non-lethal weapon, which includes 1, a neuroelectromagnetic device, which uses microwave transmission of a sound into the skull of persons or animals by way of pulse modulated microwave radiation. And 2, a silent sound device, which can transmit sound into the skull of a person or animals. Note, the sound modulation may be voice or audio subliminal messages. One application of a V2K is to use as an electronic scarecrow to frighten birds in the vicinity of airports. Told you, conspiracy today, headlines tomorrow. Yeah. And here's another one. This is from Sean Ryan. He gives permission for everybody to use his stuff as long as you give him credit. Credit Sean Ryan. It's in the description. This is real short.
Voice to skull technology. This is also in the foray of directed energy weapons.
What is that?
The ability to, let's just say, throw your voice into your head or my voice into my head, or allowing algorithms that now they can blanket a whole geographical area and they can make everybody change their thoughts. If you find yourself where you have to make a decision about something, next thing you know, you catch yourself kind of having an argument in your head with your own voices. Well, the ability to add another one of your voices in there, but have it controlled by somebody else's microphone, so to say, is a very powerful tool. And I think this is a weapon of war. The Department of Defense recently started initiating protocols for their employees, their agents, to discuss Havana syndrome-like symptoms. And on that list is that their agents are hearing voices in their head. This is that technology. Next thing you know, you're trying to make a decision, but there's another Sean in your head that now is actually somebody else's control. And through the manipulation of that voice, they can now push you.
Boo. Boo. Yeah, well, it's funny how everybody says, oh, Grandma, it's just the weird shit you talk about. These are the things. And if we're thinking about one world government, the new world order, how are we going to get people to fall in step and accept everything that we want them to do? And this is leading up into my series for Agenda 2030 and the Sustainable Development Goals. Yes, twist, give me them tinfoils. Give me them tinfoils. But anyway, so yeah, I do have my video about the voice of God technology. It was a TED talk. I've got that in the description. I'm going to, once this processes, I'll throw it on as an end card. But that's pretty much it. What else is going on? What else is going on? That's tripping me out just thinking about it. Okay, you know how I got into this? Because you know how people have been freaking out on airplanes and then they lose their shit. There was a guy, and I forget which airport it was in, but anyway, he was running around the airport without his shoes and socks, and he ended up running out onto the tarmac, and then they found his body in a plane engine. Okay, it was a turbojet engine, and he wasn't sucked through, but they found his body, and people are conspiracy theory. Okay, this is tinfoil hat. I have no proof of this, but people are saying that they've been using this voice to skull technology in airports. Don't know what that's about. Telling people you need to go on holiday. Look how low the rates are in North Carolina. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, so I was looking at some of those and I noticed that some comments on X and here on YouTube and whatnot were talking about, I wonder if it's this voice to skull technology. And I'm like, dude, seriously? So of course that's my rabbit hole. This is not a real deep one, but ponder me this. Was it always happening, but now there's more focus pushed? You know, that's a good question because okay, I'm going to ask you a question first, and then we'll talk about it. Okay. In the United States, is subliminal messaging illegal? In the United States, is a subliminal messaging illegal?
I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
Cocoa Puff. They're trying to fool me that eggs have always been $6.50 a dozen, right? Makes you not want to go to the airport, right? Nope. Nope. It's not illegal. Nope, nope, nope. Grocery stores do it. Yeah, exactly. There was a big push back in the 50s because they were literally putting like one frame in movies when they were on film. They would take one frame every once in a while and they would subliminally, because your mind catches it even though your awareness doesn't think anything's going on, but your brain is doing much more than your eyes and your ears and all that stuff is doing. And so back in the 50s, they used to put in a frame that said, you know, ice cold Coca-Cola and popcorn. Elon is afraid to expose the corruption. Yeah, they often quit. Movie theaters still do it, exactly. And we don't realize that. So when products or like a restaurant comes out with something like a McRib or something, I don't know. I haven't thought this really through because this is off the cuff. But when something becomes super popular, oh, I know one. What was it? Was it Popeye's spicy chicken? Was it Popeye's? People were lining the blocks to get this sandwich. And so, you know, when some of the fervor died down, my husband and I went to get one and it was meh. It was meh. You know, it was a fast food crunchy chicken sandwich. But it wasn't like all these people like, you know, waiting in line in the drive-through and the whole parking lot is packed. for people to get the sandwich. Each person interprets differently. Yeah, but so that always made me wonder if there's some sort of subliminal messaging with that. You know what I mean? Or what makes things go viral on TikTok? Is it just like a bandwagon thing? I don't know. Oh, okay. Oh, I know. Here's something that everybody's freaking out about. Casey Anthony has a TikTok. Oh, that's the squirrel up here screaming. Ah! She has a TikTok. And she says that she's an advocate for her daughter. People are pissed off. We didn't want to see her ever. We did not want to see her ever again. And now she's on TikTok. People are talking about it, like me and whoever else. I think Rabbit talked about it today. And of course, she's going to get this massive following. Why? Because we love a shit show. We love a shit show. We can each see the exact same thing, but see it differently on some parts of it or color shade. Yeah. That's a keeping up with the Joneses, in my opinion. Buy love instead of sharing time. Mm. Yeah, it's just, what else is going on? Oh, we were talking about Gene Hackman on Thursday, and all kinds of stuff have been coming out about that. Evidently, his pacemaker showed his last event was on February 17th, so we know that he died February 17th. And then he was found February 26th. That's what, about 9 or 10 days later after he died. And then, of course, the speculation over the dog and his wife, and the door was open. And Randy Quaid, remember him? He was Cousin Eddie from Christmas Vacation movies or National Lampoon Vacation movies. Cousin Eddie saying he was murdered. And I don't know. Now people are talking bad about the family, about his kids. Why weren't they checking in? All that kind of thing. So that's the Cliff Notes update on Mr. Hackman and his wife. Yeah, all kinds of crazy rumors being spun. It is. It is. And so I think it was Joseph Scott Morgan. I saw him being interviewed, and they said, okay, well, the police said that there was mummification of the hands. And so the interviewers, I don't think it was Ashley Beigefield from News Nation, but it was something along that line. But it was Joseph Scott Morgan. And they said, are the police just naming this incorrectly, mummification? And he said, no, they weren't, because Arizona or New Mexico, yeah, it's a dry state anyway, and being winter, it's going to be drier. So the climate in general would have a mummification effect that actually preserves a lot of the tissue. Yeah, the pacemaker tells the truth. All other is rumor and speculation. Exactly. Yeah, the mummification was due to the climate. Yes. Well, I don't want to take up all your time or anything. Like I said, there are links down in the video description, and we've been dropping them throughout here. And I don't know. We did some weird shit that Grandma talks about. So I'm kind of good. I will see you again on Thursday. I promised you that. And I'm going to be talking about some loneliness. There are 7 different types of loneliness and disconnection. And we're going to kind of discuss a difference between loneliness versus boredom. Do we know the difference? Do we? Oh, we don't know, Rune. Did he find her passed away first, or did she find him passed away? He was found in the mudroom, and evidently that was the door that was partially open. So either he just came in from outside with the dogs, or he was letting the dogs out or something. So there's all kinds of speculation about that. Your dad has a defib. If his heart rate drops too low, it alerts 911. He has sleep apnea. Was diagnosed with broken heart syndrome. Oh, 2 years before mom passed, so they put in a defibrillator just in case. Well, when my daughter-in-law had her widowmaker, she was wearing a life vest, and it monitored everything, what her heart was doing and whatnot. And if for some reason her heart stopped and she didn't cancel the alert on the box, it would have shocked her like a defibrillator. It had a voice that came out of the box that said, "Please stand clear of the patient," and it would have shocked her. So, wow, it's crazy. Okay, we could just sit here and talk forever, but I don't think you guys are going to want to do that. I do want to try something real quick. I've been trying to figure out how to turn off monetization for just one stream. You know, because I want to play music. So I know if I play this, I'm going to get a copyright on it, and it'll say this cannot be monetized. But I kind of want to play around with that. And I know it's a little bit late for some of you. Not what I'm looking for here. But this is here we go. This is a song that's been going through my brain. Okay.
From the land of the ice and snow, from the midnight sun where the hot springs flow. Hammer of the gold will drive our ships to new land. Fight the whole, sing and cry. Valhalla, I am coming. Always sleeping, catching up. I want to go with these from the land of the ice and snow, from the midnight sun where the hot springs flow. Soft you feel so green, the whispered tales of dawn, of how we calm the tides of war. We are your overlord. Always sleep, especially now. I want to go one piece of rest and shout. So now you better stop, rebuild all your ruins. For peace and trust you win the day, this night of all your losing.
Boom. That was my theme song. It's been going on in my head for a couple of days. Shared that with you. Oh gosh, now I feel old. Oh, yes. But I've got a bunch of stuff. I had a bunch of stuff I want to share with you. So, I don't think if I just played songs without turning off my monetization that they would like take my channel. But people have told me, oh, just go here and click that and turn monetization off. I cannot find it in the YouTube studio. So if you know where it is, please leave a comment below and walk the techno challenged boomer through what's going on. I love you guys. Let's try to do this human thing better. Kindness is free, y'all. Kindness is free. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. All that stuff. Make sure to put your shopping cart back. Don't just leave it out in the parking lot. You know what I mean? I love you all. And there's some things I say in here that I don't want people to get all butthurt about because it was a joke. It was a little snarky thing. If it was way out of line, let me know in the comments. Otherwise,
You so totally rock, Squirt! So give me some fin. Noggin. Dude.
thank you for coming. There's helplines available in the outro video. And of course, it's always in every video description. It's in my about. If you or somebody you know is feeling alone and you just need somebody to talk to, give them a call, give them a text, whatever. I love you. And I will see you Thursday. And I had my outro and it's gone. Here it is. Bye.